Hello everyone, this is SuNNy's here, back with another awesome Halo 5 video for you guys today. I do apologise today guys for the time between my last upload and this one. It has been a little while, I think it's been about a week. So it's a week ago that I uploaded my gameplay against Eagle Precursor. It was a nice match against him and you know, some nice snipes on the mix, but I've been a bit sparse for content because I haven't been able to really play as much in Halo 5 Arena, so I haven't really got too much more Halo 5 stuff, but I am looking to bounce back in March with a lot more Halo 5 content. I just recently got some content for the channel, so there is a lot of stuff to come. However, you know, it's just a kind of period with I'm kind of busy sorting out my life at the moment with jobs and everything and trying to get settled, so I'm trying to focus on that as my main priority, but I will definitely try to upload on a regular basis even when I start work. So I will really try to get all that stuff out for you guys, but it's just applying for graduate schemes takes a very, very long time, and it's a procedure that I'll be honest with you, I can't stand, but I just have to get through it and get a job, and I will get a job. It's a long procedure over many months, and it takes a lot of effort, so you know, do appreciate guys, I'm not always going to be on the upper end to make videos, but you know, I'm definitely looking to upload when I can, and really hope you guys enjoy this one today. You don't want to hear about my troubles. Let's get to the gameplay. So I've got a Team Arena gameplay here from about the same time that I was finishing off my Champion Free-for-All series, so it is a bit old. I'm going up against decent, you know, really good players, SuNNyForNia, in a team here, Strafey, HCS, HyNuYaShA, and Cahan solo, so that's who we're going up against today. I was playing with my best friends Robior and Tragx in this gameplay. So Tragx, you guys probably know him as Truth. Also to some of you, he's the guy that took the Wasp, the original tag. So, so he's been a good friend of mine, Mark. I knew him personally before that in MCC. I knew him before Halo 5, and he's always been a good mate, and he's always wanted to play with me, and you know, always helped me out when I needed him, like for, you know, needing players to get the Halo 3 MCC 50. He would always try and get me in a team. He's, you know, he's a really good guy, and he will always you know, look out for you if you're on his team, and you know, he's a good guy. And also playing with Stiggy in this gameplay, who's on the alternate dorsal cabbage. Stiggy goes off in this one. He's a really good player in Halo 5 as well, and other Halos. He gets like 38 kills in this game, so he really went off, and it was really good for us that he was able to slay that much, because you know, it's just really essential to have someone going off like that in a you know, competitive Truth Capture the Flag. In this gameplay I get 16 kills, but I get 16 assists as well, and the reason I kind of want to commentate over this one is because if I ever start posting Team Arena gameplay, it's just useful to look at what I've already achieved in Team Arena and just see like how I could have improved from where I was, you know, a couple of months ago, 3 months ago, whatever, whenever this took place. Maybe 4, I don't know. But yeah, just to sort of comment on the fact that you know, how to improve on certain decisions which would have, you know, kept me alive for longer, and also would have guaranteed me more kills. So I really hope you guys enjoy this gameplay today, and just gonna walk you through it, guys, and explain my sort of decision making at the time and what I would change for the future. So Truth Capture the Flag, guys, you know, very essential, very important game type. Even on other Halos, you know, midship Capture the Flag is a pretty fast moving game type, and it's really important that you get the right map control and, you know, push the right areas with regards to the spawns and blocking the right spawns for when you run a flag. So at the start I don't really get off to a hot start, and SuNNyForNia and his team are able to convert first, which is a great play from them. I personally think with Truth Capture the Flag, it's a really important case that you have to push up as a unit with your team, but you have to be a bit careful of blocking a particular spawn when you're running it. Definitely holding car side, you know, getting a player on car side and having them, you know, trapping the players in their base is a really good strategy for sort of getting a few players dead, and then pulling towards that side can be pretty advantageous. you know, but you definitely want to be careful with the counter. It's really important in capture the flag that when you run a flag, you make sure that you escort your flag, carry it back, come back with them, because obviously, you know, smart players will just rush the other base quickly to try and reset their flag that's been taken. So at this point, I'm able to get a nice kill spawn and able to kill a couple of players here in this life, and then find the sword and get a really nice reset. And I think that's going to do it for our team to capture a flag. So that was a nice bit of play. Really had to make that reset because obviously we wouldn't have got that flag if I hadn't. At this point here, I really like the play to have sword in their base because that's going to be really annoying for them to try and kill me. I'm not sure about the play of just like, you know, sitting top base side. It didn't seem like I had much direction on what I was doing there. Whether I was going to go for a flag or I was just going to sit on top of their base. But I mean, sitting on top of their base right in the open with a sword is not really the best play because obviously, you know, you can be seen. It's much better to hide in the top windows of the base, I would say, rather than, you know, just kind of sitting on, you know, to the top of the base. You know, you can be shot by anyone there. So I'm not sure about that play with the sword. I mean, I was able to get a kill out of it before dying, but I wouldn't say that was the greatest trade, to be honest, because they now have a pretty good power weapon. And if you're good with the sword as well, you know, like in terms of running the flag, you can do very quick runs. So, you know, I've seen commonly and a few other players do it very fast with juggling the sword and the flag. So it's a pretty key weapon to sort of, you know, lock down, to be honest. I can't do that sword flag run. I mean, I haven't really practiced, so, but it is really good if you can do it because you can get very fast with that flag if you're able to pull that off. So that's a great bit of play. At this point here, I pushed towards the bottom of their base because I realised they're going to run a flag, and I like my intentions here because obviously my teammates I'm communicating to my teammates obviously that they're going to do that as well, and my teammates are very on point to stop this. And I think it's just nice in Halo sometimes to have a different angle of where your teammates are going, because it can take the enemy team by surprise and they're never, you know, too sure of where you are until it's too late. And you know, getting cross-map shots from two directions in any first-person shooter is going to really confuse a lot of people and definitely give you a positional advantage in terms of a play like that. So I really like the idea to you know, push that area of the bottom base whilst my teammates have it covered from the base. So either way, they were going to get shot, to be honest. At this point here, I really like the play to sort of sit on the car bubble for a bit and try and put some shots on them. As you can see, you know, putting a few shots on a couple of guys there, and it makes it harder for them to push out. The only thing that can happen now is based on my teammates' positioning. They're pushing from the other side of the base, so it's obvious that the team is going to spawn on a carbine, which obviously I thought would possibly happen. But for me now, it's a little bit hard to control this area because obviously they've all spawned here. So if we go for a flag and able to get it out, we should take it P-side really, because going carbine would just kind of, you know, not be advantageous at all because they have high advantage. They're possibly spawning in there, and it was worth trying to go for that flag because I thought we had more dead than we did, and unfortunately couldn't get it out, so going to try and go for it again, looking to slay here and keep it. At this point here, they take our flag from our base and start running carbine. What I would have liked to have seen more here is obviously I'm trying to stay alive. I think it would have been, you know, good here in this situation if I could have possibly got the battle rifle, but maybe there wasn't enough time. As you can see here, I'm thinking very quickly here to get the sword kill and take out SuNNyForNia and then reset this flag, so that was a really nice bit of play. At this point here, it's kind of like when I was on the return, I was, you know, I probably could have got that guy if I'd reacted faster, but I just really wanted to be sure that the flag reset because we couldn't afford for that flag to go in. So it was a really important reset that I had to make there, to be honest. And I will definitely sacrifice the sword for that because I think we got a flag cap from that scenario. So that was definitely important to, you know, reset that one, to be honest. So, you know, that was a good play. At this point here, just pushing carbine again. It's really important in Halo that, or any particular first-person shooting that you're playing, is that your team is in a sort of, you know, strategic positioning, that your team moves up as a line, you know, like a line segment really, because you want to be able to sort of push with the others, and definitely by pushing up on, you know, 3 or 4 sides of the map is quite advantageous because you can get a lot of, you know, team shot going on. So definitely your teammates' positioning is really important in Halo where they're setting up, because it can make it so much easier for you based on the fact if you're in an easier position you can clear up kills more easily. At this point here, just really nice to clear up on the guy at the bottom of their base. Go back to my base because I thought I saw a bit of radar activity there, and looking to push top mid now because we've got a couple dead there in that last few battles, so we can push up into P2 and all these sort of advantageous parts of the map. At this point here, looking to push in the base a bit, so nice shots from Robior there to finish off that kill, and just looking to kind of chill here and cause a few problems for them at the base. Not sure about, it looked like I was motioning to grab the flag. I've sort of said to myself, well, I'm going to stay alive here because, I can probably have more impact and, just crouching with the assault rifle here just to get a kill out of it. And at this point they are running our flag again, so whilst we're making really good plays to push up on the base, we're able to let them run out of flag quite far, which is obviously something that we don't want to see, to be honest, happening in the in the match. So just looking to get the reset here is pretty important. So my teammates and I are able to reset that and come in, so that's a nice bit of play. At this point here, just forgot that I was already used the clip of an assault rifle, so I could finish off that kill, and able to put some shots down anyway, so that's a nice bit of play. And as you can see, this is the moment in the game where we have our flag carrier running out the flag and we need to come back and escort him. I think the escort was a little bit slow here, and the flag carrier is forced to kind of stay there and try and stay alive on his own. I think that was possibly the worst play of the video that I did here, to be honest, because I was at P2 and I had good intentions to try and reset the flag, but there were many of them alive, and I personally think that I would have made a better impact there if I'd waited and grabbed the BR and just sat above the flag for a little while and tried to slay the players that were below, because what happened there is both flags were reset, so nothing was able to be achieved, and I decided to go for the flag again, and because I see my teammates spawning carbine, and as you can see they're already grabbing our flag again in our base, so not sure about the play there, to be honest. I could have put this game way earlier, to be honest, if I'd maybe grabbed the battle rifle and slayed well with my teammates in that scenario rather than just desperate into the flag, because there were a lot of players alive and it was very easy just to kill me on the reset there. So yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake on my part and something that I've learned from, to be honest, in watching this gameplay. At this point here is a bit of a sticky situation because obviously I had to grab their flag because they were starting to run theirs. And I did that to buy time for my teammates, but I didn't want to push up too far so that I wouldn't get killed. But at the same time, I didn't want to take my eyes off the flag of ours that they were trying to capture, and great play from Mark there to reset the flag. It's pretty key that we reset that one because obviously we don't want them to tie up and score, so it's really important that we reset that flag. At this point here, just kind of looking around the base, there's a couple dead at this time, so I decided to go for the flag. And at this point, I really haven't got anywhere to run it. That was a mistake on my part as well, like not knowing where they would spawn. It was probably safer to take it to P side, to be honest, because that's where a few of them were killed. And obviously taking it carbine, it's very hard if someone's in the bubble because they've got a high advantage over you, and generally when you don't have the flag you have more room to work with the magnum, so that was a little hard battle to win. I don't think I was ever going to win that, so at this point here, really nice sword kill to get that, and as you can see, pushing on the car bubble, which is a nice bit of play. Here I just have to be careful if my teammates push the other side. Again, this point with the sword, nice play to stay alive, but I don't like how aggressive I am sometimes on True CTF with what I'm seeing, because I kind of push when I don't really have to. I could sort of sit back a bit more and play a bit more. Don't have to be as aggressive. It would probably make a better impact. Great play from Stiggy here because you can see his position on the car bubble and he's putting down a lot of good shots. Mark has got a kill there as well, so that's a nice bit of play, and my team is starting to come back with me as we're pushing this last flag in. And the other team, SuNNyForNia's team, do manage to, they do manage to actually come back and try and stop us, but I'm able to jump that flag in and get the final score. So they did actually tie up with us in score at some point, so I may have missed when that was, because the score was 2-2. Really good game. I couldn't really actually see the score that well in the preview screen, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay today, guys. Nice one against SuNNyForNia in a team here, in a team arena, and I will look to bring some other content out for you. but definitely looking to bring out a lot more in March, and hopefully a lot more better content. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. This was SuNNy's, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.